tired voice, and I am filming from my wonderful room at the boardwalk. I'm really loving this room. It's pretty early in the morning, as you can see, 6:20 a.m. And that is because I'm headed to Animal Kingdom and I'm not sure what time the buses are gonna start running. Technically, early park entry should be at 7:30 in the morning. Let's just take a look at some of this pretty art we haven't had a chance to check out. It's a really well-themed room. So I just would rather get down there and drink my coffee and have a Luna bar and be on the first bus, because I'm hoping to just rope drop and do the things I want to do. Maybe grab a little bite at Nomad Lounge and then head back here for some relaxation for the afternoon. This is my first day without Anita and Joe, which is really sad. But it does mean that I probably will take a little bit more time for R&R today, and that can be a good thing. But I really wish they were still here with me. So come along on my Animal Kingdom adventure. This is for early entry, which is for resort guests only, which is supposed to begin at 7:30. It's about 10 to 7 right now, and I'll be really curious to see what the queue situation is. I'll let you know. I will say this, one thing we've learned from the last 4 days is at this point, if you're not rope dropping, you're waiting a long time. There's no Genie Plus this week, it starts next week, so it's really important to get to the parks and opening. There she is. Oh, I love this park. So beautiful. And everybody's headed to one place. Flight of Passage. Okay, that queue situation is a mess, and I really question whether that's the right way to go, but it is what it is. And we're here. Look at where I am. The Imagineering that with this land is just so impressive. So beautiful. I mean, look at this. This detail is just unbelievable. I've been on this ride easily a dozen times. I'm sorry, let me rephrase. I've been on this attraction easily a dozen times, and this queue never gets.
Great! Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Navi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an Ikron, or as we call it, a Banshee. The way you're going to do this is by being matched to something called an Avatar. And I'm here to help you guys get ready. But first, we have to scan you for Pandoran microparasites.
8 a.m., park's just open, and I'm just walking off Flight of Passage, which was so much fun. Top level, my favorite. Flight of Passage is already at 55-minute wait, and we are headed to Navi River. Which, as of right now, has a post wait time of 5 minutes, which means we're walking up. We'll see how things change with Genie Plus, and they will. They'll change a lot. So a lot of this advice will be drastically different on our next trip, but I think rope drop is so essential. We definitely wanted to take it easy yesterday at Hollywood Studios. We come here a lot, so we did not rope drop, but you could see immediately it was like the opportunity to do attractions without waiting a significant amount of time were completely diminished by 9:30. So do yourself a favor, get up early, and take a break and call it a day. This is an empty queue. Now that we have done Pandora very quickly, we are walking into Africa. I generally try to hit the attractions I really want to do first thing. And then once I've hit those, it's all about just like relaxing and taking an atmosphere and the incredible Imagineering in this park. This is, I think, my favorite park. I really go back and forth. I mean, it changes like daily. But the Imagineering in this park, I feel like, is completely unprecedented. The detail is just spectacular. I am so happy to be here. And here we are, headed to Kilimanjaro Safari. A must-do. When I talk about the importance of early arrival for rope drop, this is what I mean. And I think even with Genie Plus and everything else that's going to exist, standby lines are actually going to get longer because you're now going to have the lightning lanes, which means people are going to have to wait longer in standby. So get to the parks early, enjoy, and get out for midday when it's really crazy, because I'll tell you, yesterday midday was crazy in Hollywood Studios.
These cool more easily and protect their skin from sunburn. They can even hold their breath under the water for about 6 to 8 minutes at a time. So you'll sometimes even find them taking underwater naps, coming up for air in their sleep as a reflex. Nesting on that island in the center of the river, you can also find some pink-backed pelicans. And if you're questioning my pelican identification skills right now, I don't blame you, since those pelicans' backs don't look particularly pink to me either. African peanut dogs have been known to have a hunting success rate of up to 80%, whereas lions only have a hunting success rate of about 30%. A big part of their success comes from their incredible communication and teamwork within their large packs. They also do a great job taking care of their fellow pack members after a hunt. Pups get fed first before even the alpha appears. And any sick, injured, and elderly pack members get to eat, even if they aren't able to hunt for themselves. Now, when sable antelopes are faced with danger from predators, they'll often choose to stand their ground and fight with their horns to defend their herd instead of running away. Much like we'll always choose to stand our ground for conservation. And amongst these giraffes here on our left, you might notice that one of them there is just a little bit smaller than the others. That may much larger than Asian elephants. They have much larger ears as well, often said to be roughly the shape of the continent of Africa. And since we're in Africa right now, towards the center of the island there, baby flamingos first hatch out of their egg completely gray, but as they continue to grow up and eat more and more shrimp and algae, rich in beta-carotene pigments, they will get more and more of that beautiful pink coloration, just like their parents. There are even a couple of flamingos within this flock who are kind of at an awkward teenager stage of their life right now, with mostly pink feathers, but some grayer feathers at the tops of their heads and necks still. And even as adults, greater flamingos are also the lightest pink of the flamingo species, no matter how much shrimp they eat. We had such perfect timing not only to see that male lion, but also to hear him roaring there. That's one of the ways that they can kind of mark their territory, letting everybody else in the area know that they live here and own this space. And lions do have the loudest roar of any big cat species, which can be heard from up to 5 miles away. So sometimes you can even hear them roaring from all the way out in the village of Harambe. Now, even though the male is the leader,
well, his name is Zawadi. We have 4 boys on this side. He's actually our movie star.
He's your movie star?
We made a movie based on the book, The One and Only Ivan.
Oh!
He played Ivan.
Oh, that's amazing. So this is Ivan.
This side we have 4 boys. On the other side of the valley we have a family. We have 8 in there, including the 2 babies. They're all out, so if you up Real the Falls, you see the babies.
Oh, I definitely will. like this that I love. Here we are entering Asia. This is such a great park. Now you can shortcut back to Discovery Island that way, but I am headed to Everest. I might grab a coffee and a snack along the way. And here we are going to find our Yeti. Headed to Expedition Everest. Definitely in terms of roller coasters, the closest thing to like a legit serious roller coaster that Disney has. We love it. It's so much fun. Gavin will be here in a couple of days, and when we road drop Animal Kingdom, I guarantee you we will ride this at least twice, if not 3 times, if they have a single rider line that we can jump on. Which, pro tip, if you're not traveling with kids, jump on the single rider line. It's so fast. Love the Tibetan flags and the queue. I'll shoot as much of it as I can, but it might be a fast line. And if it is, I won't be able to shoot too much, but the queue is amazing on this attraction. Basically a phenomenon at this point. Anita and Joe said they're hoping I get a kite fails moment. We'll see. No matter what, I'm excited. But for now, I'm gonna head to Dinoland USA, even though I'm starving and could really use a snack. I haven't really eaten much today, but I really want to bang out Dinosaur, and then I just feel like I can just enjoy the park and just kind of meander for a little bit before hitting Nomad Lounge. There we go. Here's some kite tails decorations. Just very excited to see this. Okay, here we are in Dinoland USA, which is super cute. Let's go find an iguanodon.
Did you get a picture of the...
I have to admit, the first time I rode this, I felt like it was like so jerky. I know it's based off the Indiana Jones ride in Disney, like track for track, but I wasn't like the biggest fan. I think part of it was just like not knowing what to expect, and now it's like a must do for me every time I come to Animal Kingdom. Do I need to discuss the importance of rope drop and early entry anymore with this video?
That morning, 2 meteor showers pepper the earth, creating an explosion, fires. The frightened dinosaurs race for cover. Then a giant asteroid asteroid slams into the sea at 60,000 miles an hour. It creates massive tidal waves and stirs up storms. It triggers earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. The immense.
I'm Dr. Seeker, your friendly controller, and a heck of a paleontologist, if I do say so myself.
And primeval whirl is no more. So I just came out of Chester and Hester's. And pro tip for pass holders, if you are buying water in the parks, do yourself a favor and buy it in a store, a merchandise location. You get your pass holder discount. You do not get a pass holder discount at regular food stands. So jump in to a store, grab your water, and get your pass holder discount. Better yet, bring water to your resort and like have Amazon or someone deliver it to you, because water here is crazy expensive. And you know, even in October, it's super hot, you need to hydrate. So here I am at Nomad Lounge, my serious favorite place to come at Animal Kingdom. That is your view, and hopefully we'll get some of the cavalcades we've been doing. But this is the lounge. There is an indoor area to sit to. I've really enjoyed sitting outside when it's not too crazy. You can see it's really beautiful. You do have to wait, but I usually just grab, even though it's a little early, but hey, vacation, I grab a beer, or if I'm not feeling like drinking, a water at the cart, and I sit here, or I sit outside Nomad Lounge until probably like 10:30 until usually about 10:45 they'll start seating you. And I've got this lovely seat for my fan, highly recommend this. I've ordered the specialty cocktail, the Firefly, because it's one of the 50th, and I feel like I kind of have to do that. So anyway, I'm really excited for you to join me. And I really, even though I don't want to recommend this to y'all because I really hate that people know about Nomad Lounge, I can't help but recommend it to you because it's my favorite place to come in Animal Kingdom. I will say that my husband and I are trying tip-ins on Friday, so I'm really excited for that too. I've never eaten at that, and Nomad Lounge is the lounge for tip-ins. So since the food here is so amazing, I am anticipating that the food at tip-ins is going to be spectacular. So join me. My server's name is Jeff. He's from New York too, so we've already had a lot of fun chatting. And I met a lovely woman named Holly, so it's all working out really well so far. Okay, so this is the Firefly, which is a special 50th anniversary cocktail. It's Casa Amigos, my favorite tequila, pineapple juice, ancho-rays, lime juice, and a simple syrup. It's supposed to be spicy. It's got like this fun chili stuff on the side of pineapple. Big ice water, very excited. Okay, so it's just about noon. I just finished up at Nomad Lounge, which is so delicious. I had a really nice cocktail and an amazing lunch with a very generous tip. It was $40, which for Disney, if you're not doing quick service and you're having a nice experience like that, is really not that bad. I'm just gonna pop into the gift shop before I head back to the boardwalk for some pool time. So I'm looking for a parrot. Charlie wants a parrot. Hopefully I can find one. But I want to do this now so that Gavin doesn't have to go shopping when he comes to Animal Kingdom on Friday. Look how special. Ambient thumper with the tree of life. Okay, let's see if we can find a parrot. Okay, I was unfortunately unsuccessful in my parrot mission. I do have a backup hippo in place. but it's hot, it's crowded, and since this is not a one and done trip for me, obviously, I am gonna go back to my resort and enjoy the pool for a little bit. I'm gonna grab a bunch of park mats for Anita on the way out. And yeah, it's been a great day. And I have to say, I think right now this is the best park to go to. Just got to Disney's Yacht Club Resort, where actually we'll be spending our last night on Friday. But I actually am here because the beach and yacht club bus was at Animal Kingdom and Boardwalk was not, and it's a short walk, so worth it. So let's walk back to Boardwalk and let's jump in a cold pool, or warmish pool, because we're at Disney and the pools are heated to 84 degrees. So this is the walk from the yacht club, which I'm really excited to spend some time at. I hope we get a chance to use the pool a little bit. Gavin's stay is going to be really abbreviated, where he's coming in tomorrow evening and we're going to be at the boardwalk still. We're going to pop over to the Japan pavilion for some hibachi, which is his favorite. I was so excited. Oh, I can take my mask off. I always forget. I keep my mask on probably longer than most people. I'm so excited to have hibachi with him. It's his favorite. And I was able to score a dining reservation, so that's awesome. But yeah, then we check into Yacht Club for a night. And we have a Yachtsman Steakhouse reservation. I have put out some feelers for potentially having dinner in Epcot. These are not terrible problems to have. So I'm really excited for him to arrive. But in the meantime, I am gonna enjoy just kind of having the parks to myself, even though I miss Joe and Anita, and I can't wait to see him. I'm gonna take this opportunity to just kind of do what I want, and that's fun too. Okay, I'll see you later. So I just enjoyed some really nice time by the pool, which I highly recommend for anybody staying here, especially during the summer months and the fall and the late spring. When it can just be really hot. Even, you know, I'm here, it's the second week of October, and, you know, we're nearing 90 degrees every day of this trip, and the sun's really strong. And so just like a quick dip in the pool and a relax, and, you know, a little seltzer and maybe some reading if you feel like it, a drink, maybe a little lunch poolside if you haven't eaten elsewhere. It's just really, really nice. So I am just headed over towards the Swan and Dolphin. I came over here the other day because I actually left my flip-flops at the Polynesian. I filed a lost and found report with Disney, but if they find it, they will actually just send it to my home in New York, which doesn't really do me too good when I've got several days here where I plan to go to the pool. So the boardwalk did not have flip-flops, but the Dolphin did. And actually a really lovely cast member called over to make sure that they had some. I was able to get some pretty easily. There are some other things that I'm missing, just some toiletries I'd like that the boardwalk doesn't have, so I'm just gonna walk over and check it out. It also kind of shows you how quick and easy it is to get from Boardwalk, Yacht Club, Beach Club, Swan and Dolphin. Swan and Dolphin have amazing restaurants, including Il Molino, one of my favorite Italian restaurants on property. Todd English Blue Zoo. The fountain is super fun for ice cream and like burgers and stuff like that. So it's a really great area just because of all the amenities that you have to choose from within walking distance, really. So that's what I'm doing right now. So this is the boardwalk lobby, which is so much fun. Of course, everybody knows about these super scary chairs, the nanny chairs. I don't know about you, but if I had a nanny that looked like that, I would have nightmares and never want a nanny, so it's kind of scary. Here, let me back up so you guys can kind of see this. It's a really beautiful lobby. I found the staff here to be super helpful. And they've just got like really fun touches, like this roller coaster model from Coney Island. fun. And then you can see the elephant. That's from this Coney Island photo as well. And then I really love these portraits too. It's like of all of these different castles. And if you follow it around, they have them above various parts of the lobby, which is really fun. And then, of course, the carousel horses. This is as you enter the boardwalk, and you've got this really fun carousel, which every now and then somebody will have turn on. I'll just zoom out a little bit. There we go. Pretty amazing. Okay, I would have gotten some video of walking in, but I just had the most lovely conversation with Alex, who was talking to me about the characters in the floor of the Grand Floridian. I'm going to show you before we open look at the rest of them. And there she is, the Grand Plow. Here is a view from the second floor, including the piano, which I'm hoping they will be playing at some point. I never met a gift shop I didn't like, so I'm gonna go check this out. Okay, so I don't want to shoot too much because there are a lot of people enjoying lovely meals here, but this is Citricos, and it's been rethemed with like a very gentle Mary Poppins theme. I will tell you right now, I am obsessed with this water glass. Are you obsessed with this water glass? I'm obsessed with this water glass. Here's the menu, and I've got some really tough choices to make. Okay, so I'm not videoing too much, I'm taking pictures instead, but this is the hamachi appetizer. Look how beautiful this is. And my amazing server, Stephanie, brought me over this special cocktail that she says goes with it. The service and the food here at Citricos has been amazing, and I mean, I just can't wait to keep trying it. And I already told my husband, even though we're coming with our young son in a couple of months, we're definitely coming back here. Citricos. So I went with the blackberry tartlet at my server Stephanie's wonderful recommendation. She has been excellent with this whole meal. And I have to say, at the close of this meal, I'm going to go ahead and predict that this may be currently the best restaurant on Disney properties. Better than Steakhouse 71, better than Topolino's Terrace. This is the place you want to go. Magic Kingdom after Citricos, and then the monorail broke down. So, hello Epcot. Definitely less Magic Kingdom time than I generally like in a trip, but I'm okay with it. I get to come here a lot. Monorail! Some people think of this as like a not do ride. I love it. Come on, guys. You know you want to say it. Epcot was fun, and we are headed back to the boardwalk. This is the best part about being on Crescent Lake, is that you can walk home. And just look how pretty this is. I'm gonna stop recording and then start again right when we get to the boardwalk, because you get this like really fun music and it's just really special. See what I mean? It's just a really chill, fun vibe, and it's so pretty. I mean, a totally different experience than like Poly or Grand Floridian, but really special just in its own right.